Hey y'all, I'm Pamela with Pamela Wiz Interior Design, and in this interior intel, I want to talk to you about glam design on a budget and just 5 quick and easy ways to really glam up your space. Make sure you click the button to subscribe so that you'll always get new jewels on interior design and how you can spruce up your space, create a vibe, and also really see what good design is as you move about the world in your regular life. The first tip is paint color. Now you can go 2 different extremes. You can go really bold or you can go really soft. If you do a bold punch of color, that's going to add a nice glamorous look and feel because you're really adding a high contrast, which does take your vibe and the feeling up to a more luxurious kind of style. So say whether you go with a rich, dark, like gray or purple or green, like that's really going to add a little glam to your space. Then the other extreme is to go very soft, muted tones all over, and that's going to give you more of a sexy, like light, fluffy, soft, like don't really touch this because you might get a dirty kind of feel, which will actually give you a glamorous look. The second thing is throw pillows. I love throw pillows. Like they, to me, are one of the quickest and easiest ways to just add a little pop of color or texture or pattern or anything to a space. And when you do want to make your space more glamorous, what you do with the throw pillow is make sure it's big, make sure it's plush, okay? Because these are going to make your room feel much more rich and cozy. So make sure you go for a throw pillow that's at least 20 inches. I would say more 22 to 24 inches because then it'll make it that much more plush, that much more big, and that much more glamorous like, okay? The third thing is your hardware and your finishes. So even if you have like an older kitchen, you know, and you're not ready to actually renovate your kitchen or something, you can really still add like a glamorous feel or like take that luxury up a notch by changing out your door pulls and your knobs and things like that. And this goes for your kitchen, it can go for a dresser, nightstands, console tables. Like you don't have to spend a lot of money on any of these furniture pieces to have a glamorous look. All you need to do is just switch out that boring, simple, like everyday hardware for something that's a little bit more unique and attractive and adds to the overall aesthetic of your space. The fourth thing is lighting. Now I love like accent lighting. When we talk about layered lighting, accent lighting is really like the jewelry of a space, but lighting can really enhance and really like take your space up a notch. Like if you get an ambient light that pretty much just like the center focal point of say like your living room and it's a beautiful light fixture, that'll really make your space feel more designer and glamorous. So do not forget about the light fixtures because a lot of times, you know, builders and contractors and things like that will put in the most basic like light fixture they can find because they are also, you know, working on a budget as well. So to switch it up, buy a nicer light fixture, a more interesting light fixture. Even if you have like a chandelier or something that you know you don't want to necessarily get rid of, add like a drum around the chandelier that you already have existing, and that'll even switch up how it feels and take that glamorous look up a little bit more. So the last thing is moldings. And moldings come in various materials and they're pretty easy to install if you want to install those yourself. Most homes do have baseboards already, so that's not a thing that you might need to add unless you want to do like a higher, like taller baseboard, which isn't as popular. But a way to really give a room a finished look and feel and that glamorous look and feel is to incorporate moldings. You can buy plastic moldings that are pretty affordable. You can do like a kind of wood molding that might be a little more expensive because of just how it's carved and everything. But adding like a crown molding will really give you like a traditional, like glamorous kind of look. Or even if you do like a medallion on the ceiling around like a light fixture, that'll give you a more traditional, classic, and glamorous look. Then there's things like, you know, chair railings and ceiling beams for a comfort look. Like all of these moldings will not only make your space look more finished, it'll make it feel more glamorous. So those are my 5 tips, quick and easy tips that you can incorporate into your space to add even that much more luxury to your space. I thank you so much for watching, and if you have any more questions or need more information on how you can incorporate these tips into your space, please check us out at PamelaWilliams.design, and thank you so much for watching.